Hello people, it's right here, and today we are going to be reviewing Somecallmejohnny's review of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm going to be skipping the intro, but I will say that it does give you a vibe of what's going to be in store and pumps you up. The music is original, and it's basic yet modern vibe to his videos. At least until he changed it to something low energy, which can work in the state we are in, but it shouldn't make us think that. I'm sorry.
Season's greetings! The holidays are here, and really what better way to celebrate the occasion than by reviewing what's bound to be the hottest commodity of the upcoming season. And yeah, this is all I got going for this video. I was thinking about going upstairs to the living room. I do got my tree and decorations all set up, but the acoustics are not exactly optimal for this kind of thing, and my cat, I love her, I really do, but she keeps messing with the damn camera and the tree, and I can only distract her with snacks for so long. But yeah, the next iteration of Super Smash Bros. Is here, and it's been a while since I last looked at this series, hasn't it? That was way back in 2014. I can't believe it's been that long already. Last time I looked at the whole series ending with Super Smash Bros. 4 for the Wii U and 3DS when they were just released. Since then, they got a whole bunch of added DLC characters, some completely out of left field. Like Bayonetta, I mean, who the fuck thought she would be in the game? But then we had Ryu from Street Fighter, Corrin from Fire Emblem, Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. Holy shit, that was a magical time. It was, for as much as it mattered, the go-to game for the Nintendo Wii U, and to some, the only game for the console, because yeah, the Wii U wasn't exactly a rousing success. Well, the Wii U is long gone at this point. The Switch has effectively replaced it and then some. It's doing remarkably well with awesome games like Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, amongst much more. And this year, Nintendo's next big gun was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, to some the most anticipated indie game of the year. I swear to Christ, folks act like Masahiro Sakurai did everything for this game. Look, I know he's the director and has the most important job, not to undermine that. But let's not forget the assload of others responsible for making this too. They mean just as much. I mean, you shouldn't forget about them the first time because yeah, I skipped these when I gotta get a move on. Well, alright then, let's jump into the game. And just a heads up, I won't be breaking down every little minute detail. I felt I did enough of that for my previous Smash Bros. Video, which I'll leave a link to in the card up top. I'm also going to be spoiling a couple of things, not anything from Adventure Mode, but some stuff from the other single player content, so if that's a problem for you, well, you're better off just playing the game for yourself, but I thank you for stopping by anyway. Anywho, let's see what the next Smash Bros. Brings to the table.
Yeah, this is a me thing, but I have a difficult time keeping up with him. Don't get me wrong, I know what he's saying, but it makes it difficult for me to cut in at the right time. I could slow it down, but it's just interesting that he's going at this pace. It's mixed for me.
There's a part of me that thinks Ultimate is not as colorful as before. I mean, the game still looks amazing, and the little graphical effects for special attacks and launching your opponent off stage are just as good as ever, but I think they wanted a more grounded color palette this go around, resulting in something that's not as washed out as Brawl, thankfully, but not as vivid as Smash 4. I need more time for this one observation, I could be just misremembering, but gameplay still delivers with great response times, short load times, and silky smooth frame rates. Not to mention, you can still use your GameCube controllers for this, it will never die. Well, okay, the Pro Controller is also a great choice. I gave it a try a couple of times and it felt wonderfully natural.
Ignoring that graphics don't make or break a game, though I think the graphics here are much better. I never use a GameCube controller. I mean, for Smash, it helps, but I'd rather use a recent controller to help me out. Any controller will do. I can use any controller without feeling awkward. Probably because I started out with an N64 controller, which I didn't think about the controller I was using. At least the negative. 2 Joy-Cons are better when you're using it with a strap or grip, so you can reach the D buttons. Though the only time I used the Joy-Cons was with Super Mario Party. Even then, there are other accessories that help with my gameplay, though the Pro Controller is the best option for this game.
You can enable items to further increase the sheer chaos from guns, explosives, Pokeballs, the Grim Reaper's Scythe, and there's a hefty amount of new assist trophies that can aid you in battle. I see Alucard's rocking the Chrysagram from Symphony of the Night. He's certainly not fucking around it, so he probably wants to go back to sleep. But if you don't want items on, you can always turn them off and make it more personal. I love how the game zooms in now when you make a killing blow. In a bigger stage, it may not be entirely fatal, but every other time that shit spells victory and it feels good.
For the items, that was in previous games. For the Zip feature, it doesn't always guarantee victory. Heck, there is a way to survive this. Just hope that you're on a character that's light, as well as where they smash you. Also, spirits, but we'll get there soon.
The gameplay overall is a tad faster than Smash 4, still not melee fast if that's super important to you, but honestly, I feel that ship sailed years ago. I think this is perfectly fine. And the sound design is extra crunchy. tell you, man, it feels really good to strike your opponents, and like I said before, good sound can go a long way.
For the most part, yeah, like I said, it doesn't always guarantee victory.
Smash Ultimate does have the standard single-player content, but this is where the game predictably falters if you ask me. It easily has one of the best classic modes though, to start with the positives. Every character has their own predetermined pathway centralizing on a theme related to them. Luigi, for instance, has a thing against scary creatures, so he takes on a lot of dark characters to conquer his fears. Meta Knight, Kirby's main rival, spends his adventure clobbering other characters along with their rivals, and Wii Fit Trainer spends their time getting fat asses back to shape. Alright, I can read between the lines, I'll put the phone down, I guess I don't need that pizza just yet. And in addition to having Master Hand and Crazy Hand return as endgame bosses, some characters have their own final bosses to deal with. Mario can face off against Giga Bowser, Kirby can duke it out with Marx, the Belmonts versus Dracula, Luigi versus Dracula, Duck Hunt Dog against Rathalos from Monster Hunter, what the shit. But this is my favorite, the Zelda characters against Ganon, complete with Breath of the Wild music in the background. That is perfect. Classic mode is the way to go for single player action. Each pathway doesn't take more than 10 minutes to complete. You can increase the difficulty if you're up for the added challenge, and it's a pretty reliable way to unlock additional fights.
I don't like classic mode, considering it takes not only your game currency, but your progression is really annoying until you get the ticket. And I didn't really use it to unlock characters. I just prefer Smash. That's all I have to say about this. Overall, it was okay. The review was a bit outdated, but the basics are accurate. If Johnny ever goes back to this, I would have to imagine it'll be once all the fighters are here. The game is awesome, but I would recommend it to those who want more game than story, though I am playing certain games that have more game than story. Though that could almost qualify with me too. Like, comment, share the video, subscribe, and click on the bell to get notified for more of my work. Follow me on my Twitters, Tumblr, Discord, Vimeo, Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, and go to my Weebly website to give me ideas or leave comments on my blog. Be sure to support Josh on Twitch and Patreon to help him with charity and his career. Check out my playlists at the end to see if there are others you might be interested in. Signing off.